Hi everyone, Chief Husky here, and just coming up with a big update with the last update with the dragons at 5 times speed and the barbarians at 5 times speed. I'm just showing you what's going on with what kind of strategy I'm doing. So I'm doing all the barbarian strategy. So I'm just building all barbarians because they actually only take about 3.5 minutes to upgrade. And then so the ideal trophy range to do that is probably between about 1,000 and 1,400, and you can kind of see what works for you. But with the barbarians that are able to build so quickly, it's kind of nice to just attack, and that you're able to farm and get a whole lot of resources. So what I'm working on getting here is I'm looking at trying to upgrade my walls with my gold, and with my elixir, hopefully I'm going to unlock the lava hound, and with my dark elixir I'll be looking at upgrading my golem. So let's see here. And then yeah, today I'm just going to show you some replays. Typically I've done live, but I think I'm just going to show you some ones that have worked for me. So I'm just going to spam some barbarians on the bottom. And then I notice that they're mostly all in the storages. And so what I'm looking for here is over 55,000, or I'm sorry, over 50,000 of either elixir or gold is actually really going to work out pretty well because I'm going to be attacking so often, and I'm going to be looking for just good loot. So what I'm trying to do now is I've penetrated one of the walls, and now I'm going to unleash my Barbarian King, and a good strategy here is the Barbarian King with his Iron Fist can boost all the barbarians around him. So once I penetrate and get into that second wall, I'm going to go and unleash his Iron Fist. And now that whole section now is going to be flooded with my barbarians, and I'm going to be able to pretty much take all of the loot. I'm going to fall just short here, it looks like, of taking that gold storage on the right, but that's okay because I pretty much am going to end up with most or all of the gold. And so now all that I have left is to hopefully now get 50%, because even though the win bonus is little, so it wouldn't be bad. So I'm going to put them up in the upper right hand corner, see what I can get for elixir, and I don't need to take home any troops because that's not going to do anything for me since they build so quickly. So I'm just going to see how much elixir I can get, and I'm doing 2 times speed here to finish it up. And it looks like I got the 50%, and it looks like I got 101,000 gold, 128,000 elixir, and very minimal dark elixir, 19 cups. So that's a really good strategy to use with the barbarians, and that's sort of what I'm using right now, is all the barbarian strategy, and the Barbarian Kings really goes together with them nicely. So let's see here. So oh, and some other replays that I'm showing here is I also got a couple of dragon attacks later on. I'll show you also a couple of other ones that worked. All the barbarians attack that worked for me here. So we got the town hall that's easily accessible over here to the right, that gets my one star. You can tell that all of the resources is in the pumps and the mines, so you're able to just sort of spam them on the outside, and I'm going to be able to get most of the resources. So I just spam them all around, and I'm able to get a good amount of the gold. So I got 110,000 C already and 94,000 elixir without even breaking through the wall. I do end up making a mistake here, which I'll elaborate on with my heroes. So using my Barbarian King to get the 50% was good, and to get a little bit of that gold with the Archer Queen, I should have ended it a little earlier so that he took a little bit less damage, so that the respawn time would be less. But otherwise, it worked out really well again. 178,000 gold, 128,000 elixir, and again, I'm really only looking for 50,000 plus on one of these, and sort of it's the number of them, and then you're hoping for a couple of real good ones like the ones that I've showed you to sort of come up. And I have, I believe, one more good Barbarian replay here. Let's see. Yep. This was probably my best all barbarian one, so I'm gonna throw down 10 barbarians in the upper left hand corner, take out that town hall, and now I can see that that gold mine's hardly being, or that gold storage is hardly being protected by anything, so I'm spanning all the outside stuff. I'm gonna try to penetrate that little that section right there, use my Barbarian King to hurry up and get in there, take the gold, swoop in, and make its way towards the mortar. So it looks like it's making a good path. The archer's taking out and moving them along, and I'm moving at 2 times speed just so we can hurry up and look at it, just so I'm able to sort of cover more stuff in a little bit less time. And then now my archer queen is picking away the loot from a distance, from a safe distance, and I'm marching the barbarians one by one into the center of the base, looking to get that loot. Marching. Gonna get the elixir, which is still significant, 256,000 in the 2 storages. The queen takes out the close one, the barbarians sneak in, successfully take out the later one, and I got enough loot. I wasn't gonna get any more stars, wasn't really gonna get any more loot, gonna end it before my queen takes any more damage. So 270,000 gold, 263,000, 264,000 elixir. That's about as good as it gets, especially with the 683 dark elixir, which don't encounter a ton, but was really good. And while I'm showing a couple of replays here, I'm going to show a dragon attack or two, and just show you how it was going yesterday for me. And so this was a pretty good dragon attack. I had quite a few very successful dragon attacks. I decided to share these ones, going at 2 times speed again. So I used 7 dragons in this one, and again use a similar strategy that I explained in the other video. Unfortunately, what I missed is that air defense, and I think that was really slowed me down a lot in a lot of the damage that I was able to do to this base. But I was still able to penetrate it pretty well and get most all of the loot, which ended up working really well. And one of the only downfalls is I didn't get 50%, but when you see how I unleashed my Barbarian King, I unfortunately unleashed it right by his Barbarian King, so they sort of canceled each other out. If I would have placed him up in the upper right hand corner, sort of away from anything else, I would have been alright. But I didn't really care at all about trophies, so I got 225,000 gold, 185,000 elixir, and that one worked out really well. And if you guys do enjoy me showing the replays opposed to the live, go ahead and let me know. And if you let me know, I can sort of do replays of different compilations of attacks and go about it doing that way, no matter sort of what my video is about. And that feedback would really be greatly appreciated if it's something that you consider. Thanks for watching my video, and please like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter @ChiefHusky. Peace out.